Hey YouTube friends and family. I haven't shared a video for a little while because I haven't had any interesting content to show you. But I got some extra parts that I've been collecting for projects, so I'll show you what I got. Get the camera flipped around here. So this is my ZF6 transmission I got for doing the swap in my 68 Chevy 1-ton ramp truck. I bought it originally, I think around 500 bucks from a guy. Had a broken bell housing, got that repaired, and naturally I want this to be a dependable rig. It's not some like a hot rod that I'm gonna just hot rod around. I want to be able to depend on it to be able to drive in distance and have reliability. So took it to a shop after, well, they disassembled it and then welded this part over here, and then they rebuilt it for me. So that was a pretty big expense. You know, sometimes you just can't cut corners to save and still expect dependability. So spent quite a bit of money on that. You know, like $1,200 to rebuild that transmission, but it's going to be a good investment. So that's just the alternative that I'm left with. So some other parts that I've purchased: Fenderwell headers. I got a good deal on. Hey neighbor. I got a good deal on some Fenderwell headers here. Now the ones here on the left are, I just want to show you the differences in the two. This is a pair here in the middle here. This is Fenderwell headers for a Chevy 2 or early Nova, 62 to 7, I think. Now, I don't know if any of you guys have or guys and gals have been out in the search of Fenderwell headers for a Nova, but they are very, very pricey. I want to say they price starting at about 600 bucks for headers, and I'm really kind of lost at clue on why they're so expensive, because these over here on the left are for a Tri-5. They're big block, but they're like half the cost. I pretty much know that for a fact because, I mean, I was looking at them as an alternative. Of course, these are big block and these are small block, and how easy it would be to run these Tri-5s on a Nova. I know they make them for small block too, for the Tri-5s, because I actually have a set on my Roadster. But I found these used on Facebook Marketplace. Sometimes I hate it and sometimes I love it. The bad part was I had to go to the most horrible place that I hate to go to in our state, called Portland. So, but I got a good deal, 150 bucks. They're not perfect, but I'm not about perfect. I don't know if you can actually see some of the pitting in them. I cleaned them up and painted them just because I don't know when I'm going to be putting them on the project, and I want to look at them in nice. So, and there is some denting on them, but it's all not visible when it's going to be on the car. So, but they're in pretty good shape. I wouldn't say they're perfect. You know, there's a few dents on them, and but nothing that's bad in a noticeable area. So, but yeah, I mean, if you can look at the similarities here, I mean, there's a little bit sharper loopings in the Nova style versus the Tri-5s. And you know that I know that the Tri-5s, they do come out pretty wide. You know, like for a small block, the ones on my Roadster, they come out real wide. They're like a spider. So, you know, that's my only thinking, that these Nova Fenderwell headers are more time consuming and more of a process to fabricate than other headers, and that's why they cost so much. But maybe somebody else knows better than me. But anyways, I finally got a set. They're very hard to find. I've been looking for them for years. Like I said, 150 bucks. And yeah, so that'll be for a future project. Those are 1 3/4 tube size. What else? Oh, I also found, and I'll have to post it a later time after I clean them up, but I found a tubing bender online. This is a tubing bender, not a pipe bender. It's made by Greenlee. It's specific for like electrical conduit, but I looked at the dies and I've looked at the pieces that he had bent with it, and the dies are specified for tubing, and it does do a pretty good job of bending it, and the process that it bends it is much like the process that the better tubing benders bend tubing. So I'm kind of excited about that. I got like 3 or 4 dies with it, and it comes with its own hydraulic ram system. So and I only paid 200 bucks for it. So I mean, yeah, I love going to swap meets. I just came from a swap meet. Bought these 2 center lines for 40 bucks. It's like it's like taking drugs to me. I don't know. It's just something that I just love to do, is going to swap meets and looking for deals, and I like looking at old rusty stuff. I don't know why. Still need to finish that bench there, but I've been working on my shop. I have been working on my shop. I'm trying to be able to pour. I want to pour by October next month. So, all right. Hope everybody's good and well, and keep working on your hot rods. All right. Talk to you later.